Lesson 1. What are Pokemon cards? Basic Pokemon. Basic Pokemon are Pokemon that you can play directly from your hand, either as an active Pokemon on your first turn or to the bench. Every player needs a basic Pokemon to start the game. Piplup is an example of a basic Pokemon. Piplup has 2 attacks. The first attack, Peck, doesn't require any energy to use it. The second attack, Water Splash, needs 1 water energy and 1 of any kind of energy in order to use it. Each turn, you choose which attack Piplup will use. Piplup has weakness to lightning Pokemon. This means that it takes 10 more damage when a lightning Pokemon attacks Piplup. Piplup can retreat to the bench, but a single card of any type of energy must be discarded to do this. If Piplup takes 60 damage, it is knocked out. Stage 1 Pokemon. Many basic Pokemon can evolve into Stage 1 Pokemon. Stage 1 Pokemon have more hit points and more powerful attacks than the basic Pokemon. Prinplup. Prinplup is a Stage 1 Pokemon, and it evolves from Piplup. You evolve Piplup by putting Prinplup on top of Piplup. After a Pokemon evolves, it only uses the attacks and powers of its new stage, but any damage on the basic Pokemon stays on the evolved Pokemon. Prinplup has 2 attacks. Aqua Shower requires 1 water energy to use it. Prinplup's second attack, Brine, needs 2 water energy in order to use it. You can have extra energy attached to Prinplup, but extra energy doesn't change Prinplup's attacks. Prinplup has the same weakness as Piplup to lightning Pokemon, but takes 20 more damage now, not 10. Prinplup can retreat to the bench by discarding a single card of any type of energy. If Prinplup takes 80 damage, it is knocked out. Stage 2 Pokemon. Stage 2 Pokemon are even more powerful than Stage 1 Pokemon. Empoleon. Empoleon is a Stage 2 Pokemon and evolves from Prinplup. You evolve Prinplup by putting the Empoleon card on top of the Piplup and Prinplup cards. After evolving, it only uses Empoleon's attacks, and any damage that was already on Prinplup stays on Empoleon. Empoleon has 2 attacks. The first attack, Ice Blade, needs 1 water energy and 1 of any kind of energy to use it. The second attack, Aqua Jet, requires 3 or more energy, at least 2 of which need to be water energy. Aqua Jet does 70 damage, making Empoleon a tough opponent. Empoleon has the same weakness to lightning Pokemon as Prinplup did, but it takes 30 more damage instead of Prinplup's 20 when it takes damage. Empoleon can retreat to the bench by discarding 2 of any type of energy. If Empoleon takes 130 damage, it is knocked out. Basic Energy Cards. Energy cards allow Pokemon to use attacks. There are 8 types of basic energy: Grass, Fire, Water, Lightning, Psychic, Fighting, Darkness, and Metal. Some attacks require specific types of energy, while other attacks can use any type of energy. Trainer cards, supporter cards, and stadium cards. Trainer cards have instructions to follow during a player's turn. Most trainer cards have an immediate effect and then go to the discard pile. The Potion Trainer card, for example, removes up to 2 damage counters from a Pokemon. Supporter cards are similar to trainer cards, except you can only play 1 supporter card each turn. As a reminder to the player, the supporter card stays in play until the current turn is over. The Professor Rowan supporter card lets you keep 1 card in your hand, shuffling the rest of your hand back into your deck, and then letting you draw 4 cards. Stadium cards stay in play until a different stadium card replaces it. They represent custom arenas that change how the game is played for both players. The Speed Stadium card allows a player to flip a coin during his or her turn until that player gets tails, and then that player draws a card for each heads.